So the PS Vita homebrew scene is really slow right now. There's nothing really coming out, nothing that interesting, mainly just updates for old emulators. So I know you guys love PS Vita videos on my channel, so I just thought I would show you all of my PS Vita accessories and everything I use with my PS Vita. Some of these you're probably going to be using as well, but maybe not all of them. So yeah, let me just show you. So right here I've got a case for my PS Vita. Now this is actually my old Nintendo Switch case. My new Nintendo Switch case is this one, which was actually sent to me a while ago, but basically I had a spare case, so I just decided to use this on my PS Vita. I didn't really have a use for it, and it's pretty much perfect for my PS Vita. It's the right size and it holds all of the accessories. So let me open it and let me show you everything I have. So you might also want to get a case like this. A case is a very good idea for games consoles. Ideally I would have a case for everything because it just protects it from dust, protects it from scratches, and yeah, let me just show you everything I've got in here. So the first thing is my PS Vita itself. So this is actually in a PSP sleeve. I don't actually own a PS Vita case. I'm just using a PSP sleeve and then a Nintendo Switch case just to keep it in. And yeah, here's my PS Vita. I would say it's in pretty good condition. It needs a clean, as you can see, loads of fingerprints, but apart from that, it's pretty good. So the first thing I've actually got on my PS Vita is a skin. Now this is like a carbon fiber skin in white. Originally it was on the front as well, but I just got annoyed with it, so I just peeled it off. But it definitely did protect my console from scratches and stuff like that. I left the back one on because the back touchpad will still actually work, and yes, I just left it on. I think it looks pretty cool. It did look quite cool on the front as well, but my PS Vita is black. And yeah, so that's basically the first accessory that I've actually got on my PS Vita. just one of these like protective I guess like stickers, you could call it. You can get them on eBay very cheap. You can pick them up for like you know, £2, £3. They're basically nothing. So that is the first thing I have. Let me show you everything I've now got in my case. So the first thing I've got here is actually the game section. This case has like a section where you can keep games in. So these are the only PS Vita games I actually own. I've got, I don't even know what they are, I've never played them. I've got, what is this, Lego Marvel? Can't remember what that says. Lego Marvel Superheroes, never played it. And then FIFA 14, never played it. I'm not interested in any of these football games. So yeah, they're the PS Vita games I've got. I don't play them, and that's it. I just have the games by themselves. When I got my PS Vita on eBay for, was it £30, £40? These are the games that it came with, but I never actually used them. So the next thing I've got in my games case, normally this would be in my PS Vita, but I just want to show you guys it out for this video. If you don't know what this is called an SD to Vita adapter. What it lets you do is basically plug in an SD card into your PS Vita and use this as basically extra storage. So you can set this as your main storage, which means you can put games on it, you can put emulators. Your PS Vita must be hacked if you wish to use this, but I have videos on my channel showing you guys how to set this up and where to buy them from. You can get them on Amazon, you can get them on eBay. This one is actually very good. I got this on Amazon, I've had it for a long time, never really had any problems with it. My PS3, the adapter I got for my PSP actually cracked in half, but this one's very solid, it's pretty good quality. And yeah, basically all you do, you put it into the game slot, so you don't even need to put it like, you know, where your memory card would go. You can keep your memory card as well, which is even cooler. So yeah, you can put it where your game slot goes, and then you can power on your PS Vita. And yeah, I've got all my files on here, I've got my games on here. It's actually really cool, I really like it. Definitely one of the best accessories I have. So while my PS Vita is powering on, let me show you guys everything else I've got on here. Now the rest of them are kind of basic. The first one I've got is a power bank. I do sometimes play my PS Vita on the train, and if it gets low, I can basically just charge it up with this power bank. It's pretty basic. I just got it off eBay. It's got 2 USB ports on here, and all you do is you press the power button and basically it will start charging, so you can just plug it into there. And yeah, right now 24% left, so I have been using it a bit. And yeah, that is my power bank I use. I don't just use it with my PS Vita, I also use it with my phone, but it's just something useful to have. Okay, so what else have I got? I've also got a spare charging cable. One time I actually lost a charging cable, so I couldn't charge my Vita. I think that's when I didn't make videos on it for like 5 days, but no one noticed, I guess. But yeah, I actually lost one, so it's always a good idea to have a spare charging cable lying around. Also in the case, this is pretty much just like cleaning stuff. I've got a set of wipes. I also use these on my Nintendo Switch, and then I've just got a cleaning cloth. So if you do have tons of fingerprints on your screen, I'm sure you can see loads. You can just, clean them off. And it, it should look a little better. But let's just go onto my PS Vita right now. Let me show you how the SD to Vita adapter works if you're new. My PS Vita is actually running h-encore custom firmware on firmware version 3.68. The latest PS Vita version to come out is version 3.71, and currently we're not able to hack this. So if you're on 3.71 while you're watching this video, well, it depends when you're watching, but at the time of recording this, you're going to have to wait because the hack is not actually out yet. But let me just show you my Vita shell, and I can show you that my 16GB SD card is actually being used as my main storage. If I just zoom in a bit there, let me just scroll onto it. So you see this one right here, UXO. Well, it's coming up as 14.56, but that's just the SD card. So yeah, it's actually running as my main storage, which is really cool, which means I can play backup games, emulators, all of this kind of stuff. I can just run this off of my SD card, which is in the SD to Vita adapter. So yeah, that is very cool. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that is all of my accessories. Let me just show you my Vita charging on this. I know some like plug sockets and power banks don't actually charge Vitas, but this one does, which is cool. So if I just press the power button and plug this in, you can see that the it should actually start charging. There you go, it's gone orange. And if your PS Vita is charging, I don't know if many people know this, but it actually does some like battery animation thing. I don't even know if the camera's picking that up, but there's kind of like this electricity line, and when you unplug it, that line will actually go away. So that's pretty much how you tell if your PS Vita is charging. And there you go. That is pretty much it for this quick video. They are all of my PS Vita accessories that I use. Not loads, but they're all useful pretty much. They're all accessories which I'd 100% recommend. Definitely the SD to Vita. You need one of these things if you have custom firmware. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.